Hey guys, welcome to the Maine Attraction. This is my podcast. I'm the host, Kwame. So this is my very first episode. So I appreciate y'all tuning in. Whoever's tuning in, when you're tuning in, you feel me? Whether you're washing the dishes, whether you feeding your cat, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you're doing, I appreciate you tuning in. So for those who don't know me, as I said, my name's Kwame. I'm born in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You feel me? The slums, the gutter. You feel me? But I was born in Milwaukee. I stayed here. I can't remember how long I was here, but I know when I was going to fourth grade. You feel me? So I've been in Milwaukee from birth to fourth grade. Then I lived in Chicago for about a year or two, probably a year or two. But it probably averaged out to about a year, and I did not like it. It wasn't all ghetto and none of that. Like, sorry about that, guys. I dropped. This is the thing that holds my camera, but whatever. But yeah, it wasn't all bad like ghetto or nothing like that. It was just I don't know, man. I just didn't like it, man. It's just I don't know. I ain't like it. We ain't click with the people. We got cool with some people, but for the most part, I feel like a lot of people in a lot of places, Chicago being one of them. I love Chicago and I love people from Chicago, but I feel like people from Chicago uh, go out their way to prove or show you that they from Chicago. Like what I mean is, so let's say if you talking to somebody in Chicago, and I'm trying to give a good example. Like they can, I don't know, man. I don't know, but nonetheless, I didn't like Chicago. Um, they were just like kind of extra, especially us being like from Wisconsin. I don't know if they feel like they had to go against us or something. Or you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what that was, but I ain't like it. Then we moved to Rockford, Illinois, shortly after that, and I stayed there for a long time. We stayed there for a long time, probably like 5 6 years. Um, in Illinois. So yeah, we was in Illinois for a while. A lot happened in Illinois. I got beat up by a girl in Illinois. She smashed me. Very first girlfriend beat me up, and this was in fifth grade. Beat me up, threw the hands at me. You know what I'm saying? Um, um, and and that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? But it's okay though. If I ever see her again, I'm gonna see her again. You know what I'm saying? We gonna knuckle up. I ain't taking 2 L's. I took that L in front of my friends, my family, everybody. Ain't nobody respect me no more. Ever since that day, nobody respect me. Ask who respect me. Ask. Nobody. That girl beat me up. Thing is, I ain't know it was finna fight. I wasn't even on that. I don't fight females, but she fight dudes. Beat me up, man. But it's okay, man. It's not. It's not. I know you live. Nah, but Rockford was dope. Rockford over time got chaotic though, but it became a little cool over time. But nothing's like Milwaukee, man. Nothing like Milwaukee. I met some real close friends I still friends with to this day in Rockford though. Real close friends, like guys I would consider my brother or a cousin. You feel me? Like family. You feel me? Blood. You feel me? And to this day, I would think we still that close. You know what I'm saying? We don't talk as much as we used to. Of course, we all grown up. We all got different lives. Most of us got kids, but um, but we still cool. You know what I'm saying? But nothing like Milwaukee, man. Nothing like home. You feel me? And I remember the corner store. We stayed upstairs from my grandma and grandpa, and um, the corner store was across the street on the corner. Now we didn't stay on no busy street or nothing, but the corner store was like in the middle of the hood. Like Well, in the middle of the neighborhood. I ain't gonna put all that on there, but it was in the middle of the neighborhood, and it was right across the street. Everybody went there. And this was back in the good days when chips was only 25 cents. Dang, 25 cents. Like, our allowance was $5 a week. So you do the math. Like, we was out here $5. Okay, we weren't saving it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's us. You know, we told ourselves we were gonna save it so we can get this or that. We never did it. Never did it. You know what I'm saying? The money never made it to the next week. That money was spent that day. Soon we got it. It was spent on candy. Like, let me tell you something. Let me tell you how cold this store was. You feel me? So chips was 25 cents. You know, let's say some hot country curls. You feel me? That's my favorite chips, hot chips. I don't eat them like I used to. I can't find them like that no more. But hot country curls, and so you get the chips, right? And that's also back when they don't be stingy with the portion, so they give you what you supposed to got with that quarter. You feel me? So it was right. You feel me? So, and then 25 for another quarter they put cheese in it. You feel me? So $1 you get 2 bags of chips with cheese on it. Or if you got a big bag for $1. It'll be 50 cents to put the cheese in that big bag. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just saying it was popping. It was popping. That it was cool, man. We in the back of my grandma's house, we used to play kickball. It was between 2 garages. It wasn't in our neighborhood. It was like an abandoned lot. Yeah, it was like an abandoned lot, but it was between 2 houses, like between 2 garages, and everybody know, like we all used to be decent at it, but everybody know, like when it comes to certain sports, when certain people get in possession of the ball or the puck, whatever the case that may be, y'all know to either go for distance, you feel me, or brace yourself, because it's finna be a real one. Like my brother Pernell, he one of them. Like when we play kickball, probably even to this day, when we play kickball, people know to go out. That ball gone. And sure enough, it's always gone. It's always in somebody's yard. All the time. Or hit my granddad's truck. Something is gone. It's not by us. You feel me? We gotta go get it. And we always feel good when he was the one who was kicking, you know, not me so much. Like, if I kick it, it's going, the catcher, the dude that rode the ball catching that ball, unless I might be up, bink, psych, go that way, you know. I might get a good hit, but my brother Pernell, that boy be kicking stuff, like, for real. Yeah, it used to crack. I also did a lot of stupid stuff as a kid, though. Like, one time I almost got expelled out my elementary school at the time. My cousins, my brother, and myself, we was in the parking lot. I don't know what made us do this, man. I don't even know what, like, at all. We was in the back of the school. This was summertime. Or was it the weekend? I feel like it was summertime, and school was the next day or something, or it was something like that. It had to be for us all to be out there like that. It was something like that. I don't know, whatever. But so we stumbled upon some old paint that the school threw away. It was in the dumpster. It was a lot of paint, all the colors, a lot of paint. And I know most of my cousins were scared to go inside of it, go inside the dumpster, because they were scared squirrels or something gonna jump out. This. I said, I'll go in. I went right up in there. You know, they had to boost me up though. I was little. They boosted me up, got me in there. I threw all the paint out. Man, I started squirting it. So all on the floor. We all was just squirting it on the parking lot. I squirting it, acting like I'm peeing, acting like it's pee. You feel me? Doing ignorant stuff, man. And so I'm out here being stupid. And while I'm doing that, I look up, cause the whole time I'm thinking like, I hope we don't get caught or something like that. Cause I know what we doing is bad. But honestly, as I look up, I see the camera like switch over, start panning towards our area, like where we at. And I tell them that, and I guess they saw it too. So we kind of took off, cause that kind of freaked us out, cause we didn't know nobody was in the building. Yeah, so I think it was summertime or weekend. I don't know. It was something. And so we just try to play it cool, smooth. It didn't rain the next day, nothing. It was that parking lot was colorful. You feel me? It was colorful. You think Takashi walked over there? It was mad colorful. But so we go to school the next day, and I'm like, we good. That's what I'm telling myself, because I ain't know none of my siblings or cousins had a class with me, but we all went to the same school. Pretty much, except my one of my cousins. My cousin Keon didn't. He didn't at that time. He didn't go to the same school as us. But all my other cousins who stayed in that house, as well as my brothers, my two brothers, we did. Well, one of my brothers didn't. Did he? I don't know. I don't think so. But anyways, so I'm in my class. I'm trying to be good. I normally don't. I'll be normally a class clown, you feel me? But I was trying to be good that time. And I remember I'm getting called to the office. I'm like, damn, they got me. That's what I'm thinking. Like, man, they got me, man. So when I go in, at this point, let me say this. At this point, I know I'm caught. That's the only time they call me to the office. They call you to the office for one or two things. No, really it's three things. Okay? So it's either they call you because we had these like box top things. It's like you could win box top prizes or something like that. Like the when you cut your box top, you put in the thing, like you can donate it. I forgot how you can win, but or they'll also might call you. You could sing, like sometimes kids would be saying the Pledge of Allegiance. You feel me? I got called. I did that twice. I remember. I know I did that no more than 3 times, but I know it was like at least 2 times. I did it, the Pledge of Allegiance, and that'd be nervous. You say the Pledge of Allegiance your whole life, but you forget that time. Like you'll be nervous, like for real. Whole school hear you. You can hear you. You feel me? But anyways, so I knew it wasn't no Pledge of Allegiance stuff. And I just knew it was that. And it was. But that's not even the worst part. The worst part, when I get in, I saw my grandma. There. My grandma is a huge disciplinary. Is that a word? Is that the word? My grandma don't play. She don't play. She didn't play. She don't play. She not playing. For real. Like, you saw her, you knew it was up. Ain't no, no. She ain't coming to school cause you being good. Let me just say that. She pulling up. She hear you acting out. She pulling up. She what my man. So anyways, I know what's up at this point, man. So they was talking to my grandma how I can get expelled and this, and I'm like, man, I was out here crying. My face was sorry. I mean too. And then they showed her the recording of me. They said, "Do you want to see the recording?" She said, "No." Some. And then she said, "Yeah, actually, I do want to see it." How'd you say that? And then they showed her me acting like I'm peeing with it. Man. My grandma was the queen of whoopings. Let me say that. She was the queen of whoopings. She got us in line a lot of times. And I'm thankful to say that wasn't one of those times. She did not whoop us that day. She did not. Now, my older cousins, she got them. She got them because they was too old for that. They was with us or something. I don't know what it was, but she got them for sure, for sure. So I'm thinking like, we good. You feel me? We straight. Forget my auntie gotta come home. My auntie mad. I don't know if she had a bad day at work or what was it, what was up, but she did what my grandma should have did. She got in us on that, and we was on punishment. It was bad, like it was bad, and I remember hearing the I don't know, like the maintenance people, the janitors and stuff. They was on the walkie-talkies cussing. They was upset. Got to clean it. Say it's not coming out. The shit, all that, like how it wasn't coming out and stuff. Looking back, if I could do it again, would I do it? Duh. Of course I'd do it again. Hell yeah, I'd do that again. But yeah, Milwaukee's dope, man. I have a lot of family here. Most of my family's from here. Let's say what I was gonna say. So it went from even though I did that, I'm not gonna lie, I was a big class clown in school, but I wasn't like a bad kid. I was just a goofy one. Like a lot of times school bored me, or I just didn't get it. You feel me? And I was too shy to ask for that, so I kind of like would excuse myself out, but in the most spotlightish way I can. Like I'll just be obnoxious, like not rude though. I mean, I guess it's kind of rude being a class clown, but it's more like I'm just being silly. But I'm being like too silly for the situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever it is. But 9 times out of 10, I knew the work I was doing. I just didn't want to do it. And that's what the teachers always say. He got potential. He just gotta put it on paper. Like they always hit me with that all the time. But like I said, I wasn't a bad kid. I was a messy kid, unorganized. I remember in middle school, I think we had a cleanup day, or it was a parent-teacher conference. So my auntie, she comes to the parent-teacher conference. She's normally not able to come to many of them because there's so many of us, and she worked a lot. So whenever she was able to come, I'll be happy when she can't come. I'll tell her last minute, parent-teacher conference tomorrow. I'll tell her last minute because I know what they're going to say about me, man. But like I said, I wasn't a bad kid. I was a class clown, and my folks ain't play that from the grandma to the uncles. They don't be playing that about that school stuff. So I just kept that to myself, but or tried to, But anyways, I remember one time I was talking about homework I didn't do or turn in, and this. So my auntie walked to my locker with me, and we opened up my locker. My locker was junky. Junky. Paper everywhere. Book bag full of stuff. Like my locker was how my room looked at the time. Like it made sense. And my auntie made me clean all that up, organize that. This the thing that made me mad though. I wasn't mad about that. This the thing that honestly made me mad. My auntie and my grandma made me do homework that was a long time ago's days. Like homework that wasn't even relevant no more. Like they honestly made me do that homework and try to turn it in. Like this is from January. This is the last day of school. What I'm gonna do? What is that gonna do? If I was a teacher, I'd be like, thank you. I brought that up. I'll throw it away. Come on, man. They honestly made me do that. And I was crying, man. I was upset because it was, let me tell y'all something. It was so much paper. It was so much work. So much. My cousin Nija, she was helping me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't going through all that, man. All that work. I ain't do no school homework. I always said we ain't had homework. But my auntie wasn't playing that. She knew we had homework, man. She found out on parent teacher conference day, you know, and they love saying that. That's how they tell. That's how they let you. That's how teachers be telling on the kid, like, he has potential. He's got to show it. He's got to put it on paper. I know he knows the work. I know he does. Like, come on, man. You have to say that. You ain't got to say that. You can be like, he a good student. He sit down. You feel me? But now in my other elementary school, Thurston Woods, I used to read to the class. You know what I'm saying? I used to read to my class at a real young age. I remember the only problem I had is I used to forget to show them the pages. You know how you teacher be reading, they be having the book right here. Yeah, class. So Humpty Dumpty sat on the road. Humpty Dumpty, or he didn't sit on no road. Y'all know the story though. You know, or sometimes they read it and then they show the class the pages. Not me. I forget. I be reading, blah 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 blah. Next page. You got kids looking up at you. Most of them slobbing. They're just looking at you. Some of them got wet stains on. They peed on themselves. And I be like, I forgot to show them the pages. She's like, it's okay, keep going. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how I went from that to that. I went from a good kid. I say I was a good kid. I honestly, I used to get a little crown. Everything, swear to God. Used to get a crown. I was a good kid, for real. Thurston Woods, on God. But then, it went downhill from there. I don't know what happened. Hit a bump, hit a log or something. But, so yeah, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't a troublemaker or nothing, but that, I guess, I don't know. Then after, I think I was 17, 16, I moved back to Milwaukee with my mom. I moved back to Milwaukee, my twin brother and I, and we went to Washington High School in Milwaukee. And man, that has to be the biggest change ever, man. Everybody, hey, bro. They said I look like T.I. Hey, T.I., bro. Hey, bro. That's all they saying. Hey, bro. Nah, bro. That's it. That's all they saying. Everything got to have bro in it. And it got to sound like that. Like they got nose problem. Hey, bro. Or something in their throat. It was a little short dude who used to be like, hey, bro. Like, nah. We used to say T.I., bro, or something. But he looked like, who he looked like to me? Young and May or something, like a little kid version, like a Young and May. Like, if you wanted to flame, we could have flamed. That's all I'm saying. But it was pretty cool. Some dude called me. No, that wasn't that. But yeah. So coming back was decent. I didn't want to at first come back to Milwaukee. Cause I was used to Rockford. I had so many friends there, but little did I know that everybody that was there was moving anyways. They was gone. Barely anybody that I know is in Rockford right now. Everybody's in Milwaukee. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? So everybody moved out. We moved out, and I ended up messing up in school. Never learned my lesson. Had to go through night school. But that, I guess this is a little bit better though. Like, my priorities were just messed up. I just left and went to track practice because I did track my junior and senior year here, and I just go for track practice. I do have a gold medal. I don't know where it's at right now. It doesn't really have much value to me at all, really. not really. I enjoyed the sport though. I really did it for. It was a time to hang out with my friends. I really like working out. Um, I really enjoyed stuff like that. It was like an escape. I was always the first to practice, always the first to track practice all the time. And no matter what we did, whether it's donkey kicks or they got this one thing where you hold the person's legs, like it's a team of two, you hold the person's legs, and then the other person's walking on his hands, boom, boom, bop, bing, bop, and he's walking up steps. You know what I'm saying? He walking up steps with his hands, the other person on his legs. I'm sorry, guys, but that hurt. Walking down the stairs, come on, man, that hurts. But I loved it. I loved it, man. I loved it. I believe that I wish I pushed myself harder to do that. I wish I did. I'd be a beast. I wish I pushed myself. I'm only 26. I'd probably be in the Olympics right now, man. I would be in the Olympics. I was a beast, man. Like, like, like. I enjoyed it, but I didn't have that drive though. I really enjoyed it. It was fun to me. I loved to compete. I loved hanging out with my friends. I did let my friends get to me though. I'm not gonna lie. I did let my friends get to me because I remember we used to spend a night at my guy's house, E-Man, and I remember because we had a meet like the next day or something, or the day after that, but we, or it was, I know it was coming up real close, and this a couple times this happened, and I'd be like, yo, let's go jog around, let's go this. I'm saying positive stuff, and they like, nah, let's play Madden. I, you got some Twizzlers? Like I was just like, like going with the flow. Like I did shoot my shot though. I did shoot my shot real quick. Shout out to my friend for making this. You know what I'm saying? She made this for me. This is mad dope. It looked way better in person. This camera ain't giving it justice. This is dope. But my banner I'm talking about, my banner is mad crazy dope. I appreciate that. But yeah, man. Like sometimes you gotta leave people behind. And I don't want to say behind, but sometimes you gotta move a different way. You feel me? You know what I mean? Necessarily mean you gotta cut people off, but sometimes you gotta cut yourself off from that fun. You know what I'm saying? I could have jogged by myself, but I let them get in the way. You know what I'm saying? I let them get in the way. You know what I'm saying? And I could have been a beast, bro, if I was really working out. Like if I really was pushing myself, like could have been a beast, bro. But it is what it is. Ain't too late. I don't know. Is it? I don't know. I don't know when they stop taking people. I don't know. But so fast forward. Like I said, I love working out. I enjoy. Right now, I am on a growth type of. I'm on this spiritual growth, spiritual, physical, mental growth. Like I'm on this growth path right now in all aspects: spiritual, mental, physical, financial, and I'm just trying to learn more about myself, as well as I'm trying to be a positive influence on people in my family, my loved ones, as well as the world. I feel like too many people are focused on the negative. Too many people are focused on the bad. Too many people they give in to drugs and this addictions, and they don't really got nobody to go to. You feel me? I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't do that. You feel me? Yeah. Now let me be honest with you. I don't smoke. I don't smoke. If I do drink, it's socially, and I might take a little sip of something. I might take a shot or two, but it ain't nothing excessive. You feel me? It ain't nothing where it's like, dang, you drunk again, damn, boy, it's only 2 o'clock, damn, ain't nothing like that. You feel me? So, but I go out whenever I talk to my family, my niece and nephew, I talk to them positive. I let them know in their ear, like, yo, what you been up to? Oh yeah, None, man. I just been raking leaves. Raking leaves? What? Hey, you should make that a business. You should get you some rakes, get some of these buddies, get some buddies. Start that. Like I know plenty. I don't know about you, but I know plenty of people with leaves in their yard. Plenty of people. You feel me? And I talk about that a lot. I got a cousin who has her own business, and that's dope. Like I want to do as much as I can to push that forward. Like I feel like not even just as family. I feel like as a whole in the black community, ain't enough of that. Ain't enough of us business owners, let alone enough of us helping each other. You feel me? We'd rather go around the corner and give this other dude our $30 for the gas. He don't even want us in his store. You feel me? Like, and I ain't saying everybody like that who's not black. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that when some people want you in the store and some people don't. Like they treat you a certain way, but nonetheless, I feel like we should put some of that money back in our community so we can get where we need to be, versus going to these places with our hand out. Hey, I could dance for you. Hey, nah, you know what I'm saying? Just like how we weren't getting our recognition the black community. We weren't getting our recognition as far as Grammys or Emmys go, or stuff like that. Now we got the BET Awards, Now we got the Soul Train Awards, and others that I didn't explain or speak on, that I can't think of the top of my head. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that, putting ourselves in a position so we could win. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what this podcast is about. That's what my podcasts are about. Doing my part, lifting the community up. That's what we on right here. You know what I'm saying? Growth and doing our part, man. Doing my part. So that's all I speak is positivity. I like to laugh. You hear me as well as a couple of my co-hosts. Usually it might be from some friendly family. I was gonna say that originally, but some family, some friends, people like that. Also, I'm also gonna have other people in the neighborhood in my community come out here and talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna talk to them. We're gonna have a conversation on here, and we're gonna get it popping like that. So I just think, like I said, it ain't enough of that going around. And we also, as people, we should be there for each other in general. We should be there for each other more in general. If you got somebody that who you ain't hear from in a while, call them, let them know, like, yo, I love you. You know what I'm saying? How you been? You feel me? Check on them. You never know what anybody going through. A lot of people are facing silent battles. You feel me? And it's good to check up on people. Just let them know, like, yo, hey, I ain't got much, but yo, if you need some, let me know. I'll do what I can for you. Yo, this is this. If anything, I got an ear. You need a vent? Boom. Let me know. Boom. I could talk to you. Boom. If you misguided on whatever, blah, blah, blah. We all got lives, but I think we all get so wrapped up in our own lives that we forget to be there for others. If I'm making sense, like we I don't know, not like we selfish or anything, but I just think it's important to help each other out. You know what I'm saying? Versus just us, especially when we're not even helping ourselves out, because sometimes we don't even know the answers. We're just keeping to ourselves. If I'm making sense, I don't know. That's my what's the word? No, I don't know the word, but that's what this podcast is about. So I don't know. That might wrap it up. So also, one thing I'm gonna say though, every time I do a podcast, you will see me with a drink. Little bit of that, yeah. A little bit of that, you know what I'm saying? This is tea. This is I can't remember the other ingredient, but it's from a brand called Bubba Tea. It's tea. It's ginger tea, and I burnt my mouth trying to drink it. It's hot. I've already made it a long time ago those days, and whoo, got me again. Got my stupid at. Got me, fool me twice. That ain't nice. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and I also just adds on to this. I will be the first millionaire in my family. Shout out to Black millionaires on Instagram. Get the merch. Get the merch. Get the merch. It's not a sponsor at all. I just vibe with stuff like that. Like I vibe like that. That's an example right there. That's not my friend. That's not my family. That's not an associate. Nothing. I don't know, dude. But I see what he represent, and I represent that. Like I love stuff like that. Like he doing his part in the community. That's him. He doing that for the community. That's he'll tell you that too, for the community. You know what I'm saying? And I love stuff like that. That's dope. That's why I bought it. Plus I it's just true. I'm speaking that into action. Um so if you tuned in up to this part, yeah, let me know down in the comments. Let me know in the comments what you want to talk about next. We could talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. You know, or this is going to be wherever you guys get your podcasts. No, I ain't gonna say that right now. I don't know how to do that. It will be on Spotify and it will be on YouTube, but I don't know how to put it nowhere else yet. That's it might be on Facebook. Yeah, it might be on Facebook too, probably. Yeah, but it won't be on nothing else right now. I don't know how to do that. But when I do, it will be on other spots. It will. So thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. Shout out to Mickey. If you guys want to see more cool paintings like that or anything like that, her Instagram name is Mickey's Creations. She does all types of dope stuff. I got a lot of paintings from her that I gotta rehang up and stuff like that. I just got the new command strips, but neither here nor there. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I appreciate y'all, you know, checking on your boy and all that. Peace.